a theorist, Althusser, has this concept called interpolation. And the crux of that is a structure, a system will call us out, right? So I'm sure you've had this experience, any kind of group. You show up as yourself, and the system is so rigid, it can only call from you that part of yourself, right? And then you feel like, why is it just this? I feel so minimized, right? And I think what you're speaking towards is, that fluid or more queer way of being says, let's be open to people coming with who they are, right? And we're going to try to keep the system, structured enough so we know what's going on and there's some clarity, but leave room for people to say, this is who I am and this is what I'm about, whether that's gender or beliefs or other cultural practices or, whatever difference, there's a different capacity for belonging. Um, and, I think this is partly the corporate challenge. It can be a very, very narrow, like this is who you can be here, right? And that takes a huge toll on people's well-being because we're not designed to operate in like one way as human beings. There's so much more to us than that.
Mm. I've seen businesses struggle with taking that first step of figuring out how to make space for the humanity of the people that make the business work. And so maybe that's also where that act of self-compassion comes in, is like, it's messy, it's hard, but it's necessary work if you want to create something that is long lasting, actually long lasting, makes an impact on the world in some way, shape, or form. It requires you to be okay with mess.
Yeah, and be okay with
Absolutely.
the discomfort that comes with it. That's one of the first things that you said. I think that compassion oftentimes is wrapped up in uncomfortable feelings of growth or the unknown or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And businesses aren't usually okay with discomfort. And maybe they ought to be. Maybe that's something to practice.